Hi, it's David from IT Jungers. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the home button from the iPhone 4. So you can see here, the home button is not working. So we need to replace it. So you press it real hard. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. And it's not good enough if it sometimes works and sometimes not working. Before we begin, we can turn off the phone. So press and hold to the power button and slide it off. We will need to have some tools: pentalock screws, flathead screwdrivers, Phillips screwdrivers, and we can use these prying tools to pry out the battery. So first, we'll open up the screws. Now turn over and slide up the back cover, and we'll need to take out some screws here so we can begin with the battery. So here we'll remove the battery's screws, and here turn it over and pry up the battery. Be careful that you don't lose this bracket, this metal bracket. I think it's acts as an antenna or something right here. Do not lose that. Take it out. Then we can pry out the battery here, and here we're taking out the battery. When the battery is out of the way, we can continue to remove other screws. Right here there is a metal bracket that's covering the charger flex cable. So we take it out. There are more screws right here. I'm just gonna bring this one over. There's another screw right here. The white one is covered with white stickers. So we take it out, put it here. Up here, this metal bracket is also act as an antenna. So there are 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to take out. This one's a bit sticky. Okay, that one doesn't want to come out. We'll do the other one first. This one normally come out very easily. Not sure why this time it's a bit sticky. Okay, so after taking out that screws there, this metal bracket have a kind of a hinge here. You can just pull it out You can also get it out this way. So there's 2 hinges right here. You can just get it out. We can put that to the side. Now you can pry up the charger flex cable. Here we can also pry off the back camera. We can also pry out the 2 flex cable from the LCD. So this is the flex cable for the screen and LCD. There's 2 of them, 1, 2. So pry that out. There's 3 more over here. You can also pry out. So that one there. There's 1 more here, and there's another one down here. So pry that 3 cables off. We can also, at this point, taking out the antenna right here. There it is. Now, after we're moving the charger cables up, there is 1 screw here. I need to take out. Then over here there's also another screws. So there's another screws up here at the top. This one we're using a flathead screws to take it out. Now on the side, we need to take out the SIM tray. Now we can check the board once more time and look like all the screws has come off. So we now safe to take out the board. So pull up the board and then slide it out this way. And now we have removed the board. Next we need to also remove the speaker down here, so just pull up like this and then pull out the speaker, and this will now expose the home button connector right there. So that's the connector right there. But what we need to also remove the screen in order to replace the button at the bottom. So we also need to take out the vibrator at the top here. So we unscrew this to get out the vibrator. There are 2 screws that's holding down the vibrator. So we take that out. Now we are ready to take out the screens. Now there are screws on each of the corners here. Down here at the bottom, and on the other side there's another one. And on the tray on each side of the phone there are also 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 we need to take out. So you don't need to take it all the way out, we just twist it ever slightly so that it stays in, because it doesn't need to be taken out. We just need to loosen up a little bit. See what's this one here, just loosen up a little bit And down here as well, we need to loosen it up a little bit so that the screen comes off. And over here as well, we need to loosen up a little bit. And down here as well. So I need to take out the screws on the corner here as well. Top corner here. Then here. So now we're ready to take out the screen. The screen has some glue at the back here and around here and around up here as well. So it can be a bit tough to take out. It doesn't just come off, so you need to pry it out. I like to use this blade here and then pry it out like so. So just make sure that all the screws come off. Make sure all that is also open up, and then we can slide it open. Sometimes it helps if you want to heat it up a little bit, and it makes things a bit easier. Now you can see there's some glue in between that's still holding down the screen. You can see there are glue around the screen here, and there are also glue at the top here, as you can see. So this one here is really sticky. Be careful not to damage the LCD cables. You can see here the glue is very sticky. Okay, so once the screen comes off, we can turn around, and you can see here this is the connector for the iPhone 4. So lift up this connector, Then we need to pull out the flex cable and turn around, and we pull out this home button. So this is the home button, and at the back here we can pull it out. So just pull out like this. So make sure you place them in the same direction so that you don't forget where it go back to. So here I'll put it down right there. Make sure they all sit in the same positions. And with a new replacement part, we peel off the stickers over here. Here we peel off the stickers and make sure that's sit in the same that way. And with the home button, you can see there is a small gap right here running out, so that shows the stickers should go that way. So this is the flex cables, so make sure they line them up correctly. If it's not lined up properly, and if it's a little bit crooked, then it might make your home button wiggle a little bit on the screen itself. So with this new button, we can put it back onto the phone. So here, turn over, and we try to put this one into the holes. It can be a little bit tricky. So make sure this button on this side is sitting properly, and from this side we can try to put it in. You can see how hard it is to put it in. It's not very straightforward. There it is, so it goes in. Once it's into place, you can pull this latch down. So that latch closes or secure the connector. So we turn over here, and we make sure the home button still good. So we're just going to give it a test. So make sure it sits well within this part here. Okay, now we can put the LCD back. So have it like this. Be careful with this flex cable, sometimes it can get stuck and you may break it. So go slowly onto that. Then I'll turn around and make sure you pull this one up. Make sure the back cable does not get stuck behind. If it gets stuck behind, then you're going to break it. So make sure that you put all the way up before you're putting the LCD down. You can see there, it does not line up correctly. And there it is. You can see sometimes it gets stuck behind. So always be careful that you make sure that both the cables come through. If it doesn't come through, you need to push it down a little bit to make it come over. Now you can see they should line up. All of this should line up, especially the back one. The back ones always get stuck behind, and if they are stuck, then when you close down the screen, it will break the back cables, causing the LCD not to work properly. So I have the phone sit on one side so that all the screws and the washer fall down, and then we can push it in, then on the other side as well, and then you can see it all sit in properly. Here we will have a chance to test on the home button. Make sure it presses well. If it doesn't press as well, you might need to turn it back and readjust this part again. Okay, once it sits onto place correctly, we can now take a look at securing all the screws. Now we will secure the 4 screws on the corner. Then we may also secure the screws on the side. So secure this 6 screws. Now that all the screws is back into place, we can put the board back. We can also put the speaker down. I think we put the board. So okay, the speaker go down first, and then the board on top. So let's put the speaker back in. There is some clip here you need to push down to have the speaker go all the way down. We'll just move the antenna out of the way, and we'll put the board back in. So it sits in just like this. So we need to pull back the 3 flex cables. Make sure it sits down properly onto the frame. Then we can secure the last screws right there. You can also secure the screw in the middle to keep the board stay in place. Now so put the screws back in here at the top. Now we can connect all the flex cable back in. So connect the two flex cables, the LCD and the touch screen. You can also put the camera back in. So it goes underneath this one here, go underneath the LCD cables, and we're going to connect the camera right there. This cable can also be connected. The charger cables, you can connect it as well. Push it down. You can also connect the antenna cables in. So connect the antenna cables right there. You can also now close it off with this one here. So got two screws. I'm going to put the SIM tray back in as well. That will help keep the board into place. Then we're going to put back the vibrator. Right there. I'll put the long screw back in first. Then we can put the antenna or the bracket back on. So there it is. So we can put it back in place. Make sure they line up properly. If they're not properly lined up, then it will be hard to put the screw back in. And there's a long one at the top right here. There's another one right here. And that all the screws come in. Now for the batteries, this one, then there's a small antenna down here. We're going to put back in on top there. And next the battery back on. So connect the battery connector down, and finally we put the screw back on. So there. Finally, we do a check to see if we have left anything else. If not, then that completes the home button replacement. So now I can put the back cover back on. Now I can turn on the phone and give it a test. The boot up process for iPhone 4 can take a while. There it is. So you can see the home button now works. And that's it. That's how you can replace the home button on the iPhone 4. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. If you need some parts, just look up in the descriptions and it will show you the different types of parts that you need for this replacement. Thank you for watching this video.